A nice dinner with my sorority sisters. Yes, we went to college together. Howard, you know, that place. So we were talking about bail bonds. Now you know I want to get rid of bail bonds. I think bail bonds are ridiculous. It's just a reason for the poor to get out of jail sooner than they need to. It's ridiculous. Just tell Ray Ray to stop taking hot chips and peach punch from Walmart, and we won't have to worry about those type of things, right? You do the crime, you do the time. Isn't that right, sorority sisters?
Kinda. I mean, you do the crime, you do the time, but have everybody locked up, then the prisons or the jail system will be overcrowded. So that just wouldn't make sense. That wouldn't work. You know, you're my girl, and I support you wholly, but I was like, what? Where did that come from?
Silly Negro. Let me tell you. First of all, these people live in apartments usually. They don't have houses that they can use. They usually ask people in their families that have houses. They don't pay their bail bonds. Let's say you go into jail and you steal. You're being a criminal. And someone puts your bail up for $20,000. And they say, hey, you need $2,000 now. Why don't you put your house on the line? They don't have a house. They only have a roach-infested apartment.
That's not everything.
You lose your house potentially trying to bail some criminal out of jail. No, you stay in jail until your court date, and that's that. That's where I'm at with it. Black people need to stop doing crime. That's it. It's that simple.
Well, I disagree. Because my cousin Edgar was locked up. And we had the money. It wasn't no big deal, but it was something little. You know what I mean? Like, got caught up with this girl and like busted out her window type deal. But we were able to get the money. It wasn't no big deal, you know? And then he got a good lawyer. He got some good representation, and he got out. Just that simple. He had to do a little probation, a little community service. He was good. So it's not everybody, Koala. Not everyone. I don't want you to think just everybody that's out there doing something. Because, you know, I don't discuss this with everybody, but I got a record. I got a pass.
What?
I got a pass.
Are you kidding me?
I've done some time.
Please tell her, sis.
I've done some time. But
Don't you dare admit that on screen.
Oh, but I just want you
matter.
to know. Okay? Tell her.
All black
I had to do some hard time. I ain't gonna even lie.
Oh my goodness.
I don't be discussing that with everybody.
my
You see what I'm saying?
goodness.
I had to do some time.
My man was in jail. In fact, we broke up because he has 25 years for moving some herb. You know, stuff that
The
we like
law?
to smoke. The law.
The law.
He needed that bond. He needed it.
He's a criminal. Case in point.
But listen.
That's the case.
You're proving my point.
Well, okay, so then
You're proving my point.
black men matter. Black men matter.
They do
Black
matter.
men matter.
Black men do
They
matter.
used to matter. They mattered on your way up.
But Koala don't know that, okay? So she ain't with a black man.
I
mean, no shade, sister, no shade. No shade. I'm not throwing no shade. I don't understand.
Excuse me.
If that's the case, I'm a criminal too.
I happen to give great support to the LGBTQIA community. Plus. Yes.
Excuse me? What about black men? Black men.
Black men? Black men?
Black American men.
Black.
How do you feel about
Black men. Yeah, black men.
Wow.
Okay.
Black men. So
I mean, is this your plot against black men then?
what's excuse me?
'Cause I'm not
My
understanding.
father is black. My father is black.
Okay.
Black.
Okay.
But he was not a criminal. I'm saying, John Tavia, don't do crime.
Joan Tavia.
Jan Tavia. It's
Joan Tavia.
all I'm saying is just stop doing crime. You go to jail. You only get allowed to be released on your community merits. Then you get released. Other than that, you lose your job. Your children get put in child services. It's your fault.
That
Don't
blows
do
up
crime.
the whole system. They would start becoming like convicts and committing crimes because their parents are away. Like, you really have to look at the whole picture, Koala.
Oh, I've looked at it. And do you know that the prison industry is on the stock exchange?
I'm quite sure it is.
Yes. You can make a pretty penny. A pretty penny.
And that's okay with you.
Are you familiar with the 13th Amendment?
I didn't have that problem. I had a really good lawyer.
If you go...
But I did do 2 years.
Okay.
I'm just surprised that you would just say that.
What about prison and it being a place for rehabilitation?
Rehab is for people who can afford it. We are not in the habit of helping people
It is called
with
a
their mental
correctional-
health.
It's a correctional facility.
That's a personal
But
issue.
it definitely does not help. That's why I'm just glad that I had the finances to be able to get help when I got help.
Exactly.
So you wouldn't know that I did 2 years. And I won't go into depth of what I did.
I tell you.
But no bail bond, I would have been hit. You know what I mean? Like, my family was able to really help me out. But if there was no bail bond, I would have just sat there.
Well, Tarina wasn't about to change my mind.
Choice after poor choice, and we should not have to keep paying for that.
At times you have to do what you got to do.
You do not have to steal from Walmart or Target or Bloomingdale's or whatever it is people are stealing from.
Well, I didn't steal. I just embezzled some shit. But I ain't just
What are
saying.
you stealing?
I'm just saying.
Oh my goodness!
Groceries,
Keep that.
food to feed your family.
You should not be stealing groceries. You apply for food stamps.
This debate went on for 30 minutes.
On a mashed potato policy. You can't afford steak. You eat beans and you eat ketchup. Ground beef from the chump.
My rent was due.
That's all.
I had to do something for my kids. So it has nothing to do with on a mashed potato pasta because we eat ramen. That's what we do.
Madam
That's
Chan.
like the next level down.
Maruchan is delicious. It really is. It's delicious. I love it.
Spam,
Really, we
too,
went
is
to
a new
party,
fave of mine.
And someone put spam on little triangle slices of bread, and it was so delicious. I loved it.
Meanwhile, she tries to
Really
keep talking
rethink
to me
this
about these
bail
bail bonds.
No, that's going down. I'm sorry, Tarina. I can't. I'm down with the popo. That's just part of it.
You know what? My baby crying.
Again, you people need to make better choices.
My baby daddy is a really good guy. Let me go get my baby because
My baby
she just making some noise and stuff.
Well,
I think that you're really not considerate of black men and black lives in general.
hey, I'm considered the people who lose their houses from people who go to jail and then run away. And then these people who put their houses up for bail lose their houses. What about them? What about them?
Lower the bail.
No
Lower
bail.
the bail. No, we have to have something for the poor. The black lives that matter.
Black Lives Matter.
You said they did.
Do you think they matter?
I'm talking about Asian crime now. There's Asian people being beat up and abused.
Oh, yeah,
We
they
haven't
are.
talked about those things.
So they still wanted to debate with me about minorities.
See, I'm going on. The Asians. And then LGBTQIA+.
I hear you.
Okay.
Then the Native Americans. Then the Latinos.
So all lives matter.
Then the
Oh.
whites. Then the blacks. Yeah.
But you're black. And black is
Excuse
black,
me,
black.
excuse me.
Are you black?
How
How black are you?
blackity black?
I don't think she knows.
Well, Bell
Some Indian in your family though.
my mother was Indian.
Indian in your family.
She's Indian.
Is that? You said all, but we're kind of as black. The end of the matter.
These free-loading harpies are trying to manipulate me.
That's it. I'm sorry.
You don't
I'm
have to
sorry.
agree with her. Yeah, I
You
don't
don't have
agree.
to agree with me.
I don't
I
agree.
mean,
I'm just telling the truth here. You're going around breaking the law that was fortified by the American people. And that's that. Okay? And that's that.
it doesn't matter if you're black or white. Or
Like
Chinese.
Michael Jackson already said.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
I got you, girl.
I don't think if that's
Again, I light those candles. Kwanzaa, Michael, Tito, Janet, Jermaine, Reed, Randy, Latoya, Reeby.
All of them.
Don't get me started.
Yes.
I've thought about these
Our
things.
black families.
I'm quite sure. I'm quite sure you need to disagree. I definitely.
Shall we build more prisons?
The prisons are being built as we speak. Yes.
See, that's that.
I'm saying more jobs for middle America.
So I guess we'll just see the crime rate go up more too.
No, we're gonna have more jobs for middle America because we're gonna have more working in the prisons. My edges
They were
don't
becoming
lie.
a big yawn fest, so I decided to shut
Change my
this down.
mind so we can finish this
My
dinner.
very light skin.
I'm
Sis. All right, sis. All right, light skin. Sis.
So that's a whole nother conversation.
She said she blackity black. I'm just saying she light skin, blackity black. She don't care about blackness.
I eat chicken masala.
She said
I like it. I like it. I like it.
Said
Do you cook
enough.
it? Do you make it from scratch?
Chicken masala. I make it
like
all
some.
the time.
Next time, we're not gonna do this. Chicken and salmon, some black stuff. Ooh, some
And
like
pineapples.
Indian in my family.
That concludes our table dinner. I am Koalaharris. This is John Tavia Jackson. And
Jen.
of course, Torina.
Hey, y'all.
Sing along with me. Don't do the time crime if you can't do the time.
Even my cameraman decides he's gonna sing the theme from Beretta.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Well, until next time, this is Koala Harris 2021. I peep around the situations round this city, and I've long concluded that our lives are filled with pity. But I don't use it as an excuse to not live fully. Shadows of evil need to step back, cause they can't bully me. I'm free, pumping hard on my BD. I think at times with the singing heart, is this world falling apart? Busy concerning matters of the soul. Fear of a lonely heart sometimes make my folks seem cold. I know it's lonely out there on so many levels, but keep yourself together and you be that billionth pebble in that stone wall of solidarity.